Totally not. So yeah, I hope it's gonna be a great experience. I wanna show you very quickly this thing. Do I have time? 1 minute?
5 minutes.
So that's a slide that like a friend of mine built. He's a very famous guy in Silicon Valley. I asked him very clearly if I could use it, and he said he's super happy and turned this around. I just modified something, but that's pretty much a very famous presentation that is going around in Silicon Valley. That is about ideas. So yeah, I'm gonna go pretty fast because we don't have time. But pretty much is the whole story about if you have an idea, I mean, don't be scared of, for instance, not being ready to do something. Because you never are, technically. So it's like, you know, be ready to have a child, you never are, but you just find your kid. Of course, you know, the problem is maybe your skill, like how you do it. So you need to have a vision, like you need to have a, okay, you have an idea, but where you want to bring your idea. Like what's the future? Where do you see yourself in 1 year from now, 2 years from now with that idea? So maybe you have the model in your head, so you have an idea, great idea. Today we are really, really lucky because today's technology can help you to get the idea executed in a very cheap way. 10 years ago it wasn't like that. 10 years ago I remember when to build a website, oh god, just to build these pages you needed like hours and hiring people. Now you can even go online and there are software that pretty much build a idea for you if you really want to do something better. Then you know you look for money, then you go on the famous press, and then game of fortune. Okay, everything you see here is wrong. So no, I mean that's the possibility, but of course it could be much different than that. Of course, this is a technical slide, so it's related to, I would say, developers in Silicon Valley, but it gives an idea. Like, technically, if you're not an expert, you should need someone to build a deal for you that knows more than you, so a technical founder. Yeah, and that's very much a way to tease you and to build ideas for 48 hours. There is an event that they're also doing in Chile. It's called Startup Weekend. I don't know if you've ever heard about this. Pretty much, you sign up, you go to this thing, usually on Saturday morning. You meet over people, you share the idea, they pick the best 5 ideas of the group. You pick some people from the same people that went to the event. They give you 48 hours, so they give you on Saturday, on Sunday, to build already a product in 48 hours. With today's technology, you can do it. Of course, it's not going to be, the multinational company, but it's something that you can prove to the world that is working. So yeah, if you want, I can also send you a link about that. So it's really interesting. Even if you don't want to do it, you can go there, meet people, and learn from them and see how it works. Yeah, there are websites where maybe they started simple like Craigslist. It's the largest classified website in the United States. They started with a very basic config. And after more than 15 years, it's one of the largest websites in the planet. They generate a huge amount of money. We're talking about more than $100 million per day. Sorry, per month. They only have 29 people, please, so it's crazy. And the graphic is still, like, they started very small. So maybe I think what I do, I want to be perfect, but that's a big mistake because if you wait for your things to be perfect, you never do things. So in today's world that is moving too fast, if you have an idea and you're building something, it's better to publish it. Maybe among your friends, maybe on Facebook, maybe somewhere, but the having feedback from people, telling you, oh, I don't like this, or I don't like this, or I will change this, is the most important thing you can have in your team. Still, like, don't be jealous of your idea. A very important point. Everyone, everywhere I go, I hear, very often. The idea itself has no value, zero. So like, oh, I have a great idea, but I don't tell you because, oh, you want to know about it? You know what? Become a partner, give me $50,000 and we do it. She doesn't want it. The real value, really, the real only value is when it's called you build it here. It's like the execution. So that is the real value. If you want an idea, there are websites like Kickstarter, that is now a very famous one. Kickstarter, like kick, like Macaucho, like a starter. That you can browse third people idea. Technically, you could steal them. You can, but what is an idea? I mean, it's just a concept that is not developed yet. So don't be scared. Like the whole key is about how to build it. When you build your project, even if it's just basic, then you have a value. And I learned it the hard way when I was going to investors the first times. I was going there with nothing in my hand. Oh, I have this great idea. And they tell me, oh, I give you $25,000, but I want 50% of the company. No, my idea is worth $1 million. Of course, everyone laughed in my face. And it's still happening, like, it's still worse. And some investors maybe play the same game, people don't know, they get ripped off. But don't be scared to talk to people to explain what you want. So the best product is called minimum viable product. That is the simplest product you can have that works, that you can show that your idea is working. It can even be one page with one button. That's a famous, actually, it's a very famous sentence. In Facebook, inside Facebook headquarters, there is a similar sticker that says, break things and move fast. That means try things. It's the only way to try it out. So that's the fastest way to go. It's like to produce. Of course, people, you're not scared. Maybe the idea is going to be ugly and blah blah blah. But my dream is bigger. Of course, all this stuff is based on real expenses, but the cost is not that high, so you still have the beauty of producing it. Of course, you're scared because, wow, I can never become like them. Well, you do need to become like them. Actually, if I started with, few users, and then they became the big brand that they are today. So, the most beautiful thing is just think about yourself. Of course, you need to have a vision, but do it step by step is the only way to go. Because being scared doesn't drive you to anywhere. M&A is like too far away. Like when someone acquires your company, of course, everybody's doing that. Investor expectation also a problem. Of course, very key. In anything you do, people think, oh, I can build an idea and maybe I think later about the money. That's wrong, because it's better to have 10 people using your basic product and giving you $1 per person per product than waiting for 1 year, hoping to have a better product, hoping to have companies to give you maybe $100. So it's always better to start now finding people that want your product, even if they pay you back one ice cream. Believe me, it's really something that is really valuable. That means someone wants what you're building, and that's really important. Yeah, that's okay. Besides the book, that is interesting. You need something to have at the first step, and so the whole key is to keep the excitement really, really high. Like in anything you do, like don't get discouraged in what to do, and at the end of the story, the whole key is to make things. Actually, I tweet that sentence a lot, make things. So now, yeah, that's your turn. You need to, kick some ass, like move fast. I would love to tell you 1 million more things, but we're running out of time, so we can make another day. But I'd like you to add me on LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook. You can find me, it's very easy. My name is Paolo, P-A-O, with the O, not with the O, L-O. And you just add 2 P's at the beginning. So it's P Paolo. So, and you can do Twitter, it's twitter.com/pppaolo, and Facebook is the same, and LinkedIn is pppaolo@gmail.com. So I will wait for your feedback, and if you send me your email, I send you the slides. That's the trick. That's the trick.
Vamos a las 10 si quieren preguntar. Igual la información de contacto se la vamos a poner en el foro para que lo contacten y aprovechen de... Si se quieren ir, se pueden ir. Si quieren preguntar y aprovechar el tiempo, pueden hacer alguna pregunta. Aprovechen de preguntar. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
So I got a question. So what you're trying to say at the beginning is just that what the main key, or like what is important for me to sell an idea is to take a look around and like, I mean, I'm not trying to summarize what you just said. Is to take a look around and like open my mind in terms of what people want, or not what I need, or not what I want, it's just what people want or what they need, or me trying to sell their product or what they want to have, you know. Is that your advice for us? Like,
well, that's definitely the best way to go. That means finding what people want, building a product that is what people want. Of course, that's the key of any success. What's the problem there? Is it one time problem? Maybe what people want in a specific field that you are, you know, checking is not about your passion. It's not about what you want to build. It's not about what you're good at. So either you can start from your passions and check if some of your product generated by the passion has a match into the market. That's going to be, of course, still very the best. So that the higher the passion you put in what you do, higher is the success of what you will achieve. Of course, you know, if your passion is selling ice cream to ice creamists at the North Pole, you don't have a market. So you need to match the 2 things. But definitely that's really key. That's the reason why today, actually, companies are spending a lot of money to find out what people want, like market research. That's really, 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 really expensive. So, yeah, that's the fast way. And don't be afraid to copy ideas. Copying ideas doesn't mean anything. So when people, oh, you stole my idea, but it's not stealing. So feel free to look around, and I don't know, I'm sure you guys have smartphones and stuff, so for instance, Instagram, this is an example that I do, everyone, I suppose, knows Instagram at least. So I have a friend of mine in Venice who said, Instagram is super cool, but I also want to do it. I also want to do it maybe a little bit better. I want to put more filters. I want to customize it in more languages. He did it. I was thinking it was crazy at the beginning. And now he has a million of users. Instagram is bigger, but the world is even bigger than Instagram. So Instagram has 50 million people right now. That's crazy. It's really crazy, 50 million users. He has 1 million. The name of the application, if you want to check it out, is called Corso 12. It's like Corso, C-O-R-S-O, 12, dozen. And you know, you can still get to 1 billion people with smartphones. So copying ideas and make it better has always been in place into the human DNA since 2,000 years ago. And so that's another thing people should do. It's really, there are companies who just copy stuff and make it better. That's marketing.
What could you say is like your main cost to, I don't know, like, you can, I don't know, you have that promotion and you can say like, oh, I have like this promotion, I can like I don't know, keep going up on this company, maybe I could like be a VP or something, but what's like your main cost? Like, I don't know. I don't wanna like work in a salary or to have a salary paycheck for my company. I want to do something of my own, but what's like, I don't know, or in what moment you say like, I don't know, I don't want this, I wanna like have something of my own and I wanna do that and like.
So when is the moment?
Yeah.
Asking. Technically, the moment never arrives. So you need. Okay, that's a key point. The moment when you think you are safe, that means you have a salary. That means you are in a stable position. That means you are in a it's called comfort area. Then you're doing something really you're wrong. There is something wrong because you don't have any reason for changing your comfortable position. So when you're in that situation, there is not a good or a bad moment. Like if you want to do something and you're saying, oh, maybe I can stay here 1 year more because they can give me the salary and then I can do something else. Well, if it's a money problem, that's a different story. But if it's about, oh, I have some money, but I don't want to lose my salary, you will never do something interesting into that area. Because when you do something, there is no comfort area. So when you want to do your idea, there is no, oh, I have a salary, I can work part-time. Yeah, maybe at the beginning, I did that also. But if I could work in the past, I would have quit my job before I did it. Because, you know, you need to be focused on one thing, first of all. You need to put all your energy into one thing, that is your product. If your brain is divided by two things, your salary and your product, okay, half of your life is making someone else rich, that is your employee. And the other stuff is like, you know, being very strong. So, I mean, if you want to do something, do it now. And if you need money to do it, the first question the investor asks is, why you need money from me, like me as an investor? Go to a bank, even not a lot of money, like I don't say, for an idea, maybe 1 million pesos, like $1,000, something like that. It's already something. And banks, you know, small amounts, they need it, they give it. So yeah, do it anytime.
Tenemos que la otra clase está esperando afuera. De ahí vamos a seguir conversando, pueden seguir discutiendo en el foro. Yo voy se lo puedo agregar al foro para que me hagan preguntas. Pero aprovechen esa oportunidad. Aprovechen esta clase, porque esta clase es como el tiempo para que partan con antes.